Hello everyone, no respawns here, hope you're doing well. So in this video I want to go over, just briefly, how research boosting works. Because it's a little bit confusing when you first enter the game, especially if you've played quite a lot of the earlier civs and wondered what the hell this Eureka moment was and just what was happening. I know I did, I was like, oh, I did a thing, yay! This isn't overwhelming at all. So it's really, really straightforward. When you open it, firstly, they're called Eureka Moments, and they are actually feature in both the civics and the research tech tree. So let's go to the tech tree. Now, I haven't actually founded my city. The reason being is because for sailing, to boost, found a city on the coast. Now, the way the boost works is you see each, with the exception of these techs here, which I don't know, I guess they're just the starting ones, but every subsequent tech has a half of the research circle is this little coloured bar here you can see, and then they have criteria underneath. What will happen is when I fulfill that criteria, it will boost up the research. Now what that effectively means is if you were to, if a tech, you'll have it happen a lot actually with techs that you haven't even got close to researching yet. And you can also have it happen when you can have it happen through various other means as well, like great scientists, but for the sake of this, it's to focus on actually filling these criteria. And it will then halve the research time. This also means, this is, even if you've started researching, also, for example, if I'd researched that a quarter of the way through, that bar would move around to the point where if I'd researched sailing halfway through and then founded a city on the coast, it would immediately fulfill and unlock the tech. It's a really, really nifty function, I'll show you. See, found city, so you get a Eureka moment. Gaining a city on the coast has given your civilization insight into navigating the ways. Your knowledge of sailing has advanced considerably, boosted. So there we go. If I go to tech tree, so I don't know why that says 39.6 turns, because that's completely untrue. It does that sometimes. I don't know why it does that. But it says 9 turns now. So had I not found it on the coast, that city would have, it would have taken 18 turns rather than 9 to research sailing. And that's basically it. And it also goes in the civics tree as well. Just ignoring the first one. Craftsmanship. So if I prove 3 tiles, I'm half the speed of craftsmanship with foreign trade, discover a second continent, state work first, build any district. Now, the great thing about this is there's some significant synergy with how you actually play the game. Now, you notice when you go through them is they are related to the tech in some way. So, for example, I saved this specifically because I liked this map. But I know for a fact, because I've already played, I'm already on the Renaissance era on this save, but I know that this is a single island, right? And I'm playing as England, of course. So I know I'm going to spend a lot of my time researching sailing and exploration. Now you may notice here, found a city on the coast. Further down, own 2 galleys. Build 2 harbours. I don't know why the musket one's there, but, build 2 shipyards. So what it means is it just adds a new level of depth to the research and the civic screen. And actually allows it kind of almost makes sense because I'm a naval civ, so I'm better at researching naval technology, and there are going to be some quite interesting synergies as the game progresses. I mean, as I said, it's been out for about less than 24 hours right now for me, so at this stage it's just more quite reactive in my boosting. I'll plan a few forwards, like, oh, okay, if I do this. My idea is I've always done the tech after the one I'm researching, because generally speaking, unless I've obviously got loads of time, I'm not really going to be able to find a natural render before astrology is actually finished. I don't know why it says 72 turns at all. But there we go, so this is 18. So it's unlikely I'm going to find a natural wonder because that's very much down to chance. However, say for example, I want to half my time researching currency. Is that, all right, I'll just make sure I have a trade route, which I get from the civics tree. So I go to foreign trade. So what I'll do is I'll research foreign trade straight away. Maybe hold off even touching currency. And that way it just makes better use of my time, and it's a more efficient way to go about it, and it just adds a new level of strategy. You can actually really plan out not only how in the, you know, the growth and the actual placement of buildings of your civilization and the tech, but also how your actions within the game are going to affect how your civilization grows, both in tech and also culture. It's a really, really awesome addition, and I'm looking forward to later down the line in a couple of months when we've all gotten absolutely awesome and have picked apart the game, and obviously a few patches have come in as well, for us to actually have some quite interesting synergies to discover later down the line. Anyway, I hope you guys found that helpful, and it just kind of alleviates a little bit of confusion on the boosting mechanic. It is really good fun. As always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I'll have a Fallout 4 video tomorrow. I'll also be playing a lot more Civ and just generally copy-pasting all of my fails in picture format on Twitter, so definitely follow you there. And anyway, you guys enjoy your weekend. Take care.